My name is Joel Reiss. I'm 37 years old, and I've been married for 16 years to my wife, Sarah.
My name is Sarah Reiss, and I just turned 40.
And also been married to Joel for 16 years.
Well, I met her before she met me. I was a freshman at Sterling College, and she was an upperclassman who was going around handing out treats with some of her friends to the new students. And I remember seeing her and taking notice.
The first time I remember Joel was annoying me in band.
He sat next to me. I was never prepared. Ever.
Well, I was drawn to Sarah first by a very long ways. The thing that I remember that really kind of like stopped me in my tracks was as I would see her interacting with other people, she was just constantly flying around. And I just will never forget that she would be running someplace, speed walking someplace, and somebody would like say something to her, and she would stop in her tracks, and she would turn to the person, and her whole focus went on that person. She just listened and paid attention to that person, and I remember thinking, I want someone to listen to me like that for the rest of my life.
At first, I was not drawn to Joel.
However, as we became friends and time passed,
I witnessed a phone call between him and his mother the day his twin sisters were born. And that phone call just kind of solidified what I had seen several different times between him and his family, and how he treated his mom, how he cared for his mom.
that was someone that I wanted to invest in.
When I was 24, I found out I had cancer. At the time, I had a 12-month-old and a 6-week-old babies.
I went in for my 6-week postpartum check with my OBGYN.
She was doing a normal exam, and when she felt my neck, she felt the nodule on my thyroid.
I saw somebody else and they said, yeah, there's definitely something there and we need to get a biopsy. That was not a pleasant experience.
Basically, they just stab your throat a whole bunch of times with a needle to try to grab out cells.
I'll never forget his comment, I was wishing your husband would be here with you. That was kind of the first alarm bells that went off for me. I was like, oh, why?
But I called Joel from school where I was teaching and told him, and he took it pretty well.
When Sarah said she had it, after I was able to process that for a while, it was just this overwhelming sense of powerlessness. I was the husband, I'm the one who's supposed to take care of things. I'm the man, I'm the one who's supposed to protect my wife, and all of a sudden she's being attacked by something that I have no power over.
Yeah, I think going through it, I was part numb, part trusting. A lot of my emotional and physical scars all had to heal years later.
We were a little on the scared side, but then we realized we had to turn to God.
God is the one who has to take care of my wife, not me. God has to take care of me, and I have to trust that God loves my wife more than I do.
Our church family prayed over us, and they were with us the whole time. And that was a huge relief to know that you have a backup of people that can help.
I think cancer leaves scars on the inside that no one can see.
Well, our next steps were doing what the doctor said. It required multiple surgeries. And after the second surgery, we thought we had gotten the cancer until a year later when we did my yearly scan. And that's when all of the cancer was in my neck and my throat.
I lost a jugular vein,
super important nerve that holds one side of your face in place. Otherwise, it would just droop. So that was kind of a big deal. But
Yeah, if they had hit the nerve, I could lose my larynx, like lose the ability to use my larynx, which would effectively make me mute.
then after that, I did radiation.
Even though I did feel a sense of peace after the initial shock, that God was going to take care of it, there were so many ups and downs for the next several years of thinking you're starting to move past it and then more will be found, or another surgery. I think it was like 5 years after she was cancer free when I first started letting myself believe that maybe it was going to last.
I want to say I was close to 7 years afterwards when I started to feel emotionally healthy again.
And every once in a while, even the scar from this surgery would kind of like break open or get irritated. My voice never healed from surgery. I lost a lot of singing voice.
I don't know that it necessarily changed our marriage as much as it confirmed and reaffirmed our commitment to each other and the fact that we wanted to be there for each other. We got to know each other in the best and worst days, and let me tell you, they're extreme. The best are great, the worst are not. And on the other side, we still love each other. And so he has this hope going into bad experiences and good experiences, knowing that we've been through them before and we can work through them again.
Yeah, I would agree. All of that.
If I could change anything,
I wish I hadn't had the third surgery.
or at least maybe have gotten some more advice about it, or tried to do another test of some sort.
The only thing that I would change, I think, because I did a lot of going through it, but if I could have had it instead of you, because then I wouldn't have been stuck in the waiting room all those surgeries. I could have just slept through it. I was thankful we're together still, and it wasn't out of concern of our marriage breaking up, but I was scared that I wasn't going to have a wife anymore, and I don't mean just any wife, I mean you.
I am thankful for relationships in my life, mainly my relationship with my husband, but going through it, it just redefined the meaning of love. It redefined the meaning of what is valuable.
It just made it to where we can talk to other people who are going through this or who are going through scary health things, because we've walked it and we've healed from it, and they're just things that you can only talk about with people who are going through the same type of thing. And so it's been a ministry